should be here. How are y'all doing today, huh? Can you even hear me? Alright, so for those of you who are joining, let me get the chat here. I'm gonna have to change microphones, and I need y'all's opinion on which one is the best microphone, because all of them are bad. What's up, Ben? Nin10Jo and Vinny both live with AC at the same time. Look, most difficult choices require the strongest wills. Or I think that's how the quote goes. Anyways. Alright. So, I don't want to wear my headset today. So, if I do this right here. Okay, how bad is the audio quality? Can y'all suffer through this for one stream or no? Paper Mario better? Play that? I've already started playing Animal Crossing. It's okay. It's not awful. Old mic sounds way better. It's just kind of muffled. That's okay. I'll go back to the other mic. Alright. It's pretty bad though. Yeah. I just gotta do this, and this cord is here. The thing, my headset's dead. That's my problem. Nice thumbnail. Thanks. I stole it from the first page of Google search results. I googled Animal Crossing wallpaper, and it was like the third or fourth result. Bro, I'm vibing trying to get Terraria mods. I've never modded Terraria. I've just played base game. Alright. So, we're gonna play some Animal Crossing. Is the mic fine here, or do I need to like actually put the headset on? I'm just gonna assume the mic is fine as is, and my neck's just gonna be uncomfortable. Caniac use Big Smart. Dude, Caniac over here, he's a friend of mine. He's been trying to get his PC set up for like 2 years now. Okay, 255. New friend, Astrid. Yeah, that's right, that's right. Dolphin today. I actually need to move Astrid's house immediately. Plagiarism level 100. It's all fine, Joey. And yeah, I can't wait. We've got about 2,000 hours in Terraria and 1,500 are modded. I've never modded it, dude. Never modded it. My phone. Okay, that's what's happening. About Terraria on Switch, leftover money from AC. Pre-downloaded, but then realized I had way too many other games I wanted to play and didn't have time for an in-depth sandbox game. Yeah, it's a bit much. I hate you, Tommy. Oh man, thank you. Wait, does that money get put in your pocket? No, it doesn't. It gets sent to the bank. All right. Golly, we have a lot. Flick. Oh yeah. I commissioned her for some art. And then, of course, stale cupcakes. What? Okay. Oh, yeah, I just upgraded my house. I'll have to go check that out. New residents. We got some miles. Furniture. Cool. And Dodo Airlines. Alright. Minecraft is superior. I do enjoy Minecraft, but Terraria does have more content. If I could recommend a mod, I would recommend Calamity mod. We gotta open these. Hi, and bye. Okay, bye, Clifford. Okay, I'm slowly becoming... My goal is to look the same as the villager from Smash. That's my goal right now. Clothing-wise. And he wears green shoes. Oh, we got a Dal T. Okay, I actually kind of like that. Let's put on the old shoes. Okay, still cupcakes. The song. We should have it in here, right? Now we gotta register it. Oh, let me pull it out of storage, I guess. Is that gonna be an other? Yeah. Oh. No. I'm trying to. No, go back. Stale cupcakes. Yes, there we go. I can't actually hear the music. It shouldn't be too hard to look like the Smash Villager. No, it's not. I do like this Dow shirt though. Spice rack. Micro. I thought I already had both of these items. Did people gift me those? I think I needed to go check my mail again. What's up, Lucario? This is my trash room, which is also a bathroom and kitchen. So I guess I have another spice rack. That's cool. And a second, can you stack microwaves? Nope. Blue bottle model. Okay. Search for mod you want, then download the mod file. Oh, okay, you're talking about Katrina mod. What's up, Brian? Okay, so we got a new room. So I guess I gotta move my desk. It's in the way. I don't know where I'm gonna put it though. I mean, I guess if I move that there. Or no, other way. I don't know if this is gonna be completely out of the doorway. I think it might be. Might have just enough space. Yeah. Let's go check out what we got in here. Should be nothing. No stackable microwaves. This game just went to a 2 out of 10. Dude, your bath kitchen dump room is amazing. Thank you. As soon as I got the... Oh, that's actually really nice. I like that. Okay. I'm gonna move my fish into there. We're gonna have to do some rearrangement of the home. I'm keeping all the fish that... I like clownfish. I like lionfish. A red snapper bit me, and I hate koi fish. So that's the 4 fish that I'm keeping. Also, I think it's called a zebra head in this game. At the shop, we just call them lionfish. Alright. So, really, we have enough room to display them all. No, not putting... Oh, my bad. Or zebra turkey fish, that's what they call them. Alright, so we'll put these along the back row. Also, last night I got a whatchamacallit, a tarantula island. I made a tarantula island, and I got like, and Flick was on my island as well, right? So I got 444,000 bells last night. Paid off my loan. That way I can get this new room. So all the money went to the house. Only fish I have in my house is football fish. I just think he's neat. Alright. I'm trying to think. So I have this empty space along this wall now. Should I move the music player down there or the desk? Oh, also, you guys can come see this room too. I'm just too lazy to make a tarantula island. Yeah, it took me like an hour to get all the tarantulas, but I sold like 37. So I have this extra bed thing. It doesn't even look that comfortable. Then, you know, I've got my workout radio with a punching bag and the pull-up bar with a director's chair in case you need to take a break. Then, of course, you got the board games down here. So yeah, that's what that room is. I don't understand this game, Tarantula Island. You can go to these mysterious islands, right? And if you take away everything, then no bugs can spawn except for wharf roaches, tiger beetles, and tarantulas. Scare off the tiger beetles and wharf roaches, and then you just get a bunch of tarantulas spawning. Okay, we gotta water some plants. We do stay green on the island. I have a very efficient method of watering all these flowers at once. Oh, I think did I even get, okay, I got them all. Oh, dang it, didn't spin all the way. So, this one did not get watered. Dang, I explained it to you. Is this one right here I'm standing on watered? It's not sparkling. We'll water it just in case, I guess. And these flowers, I just kind of have to go in random locations to water them all. Well, yeah, I'm too lazy to make the Tarantula Island too, but I'm sure it's worth it. It is if Flick is on your island. If Flick's on your island that night, do it. If not, I found it to be a waste of time. Did I get this one? I don't think I did. I'm really wasting all this water. Yeah, Kane's still here, bro. Kane wouldn't leave me like this. Wait, did those cross-pollinate to just make more yellow ones? Okay, we got some pink ones at least. Also, apparently you can make blue ones, but you have to crossbreed white and white here. Oh, I shouldn't. I'm really not being very efficient with my watering can here. Yeah, I don't know how red and yellow there made another yellow, but whatever. Now that one, it could have been like a yellow and yellow made yellow. But I'm really hoping that some of my whites crossbreed to make blue. OG, everyone has Bianca. Do they really? Is that like a common one or something? I hate the Bunny Day stuff, honestly. Like, Bunny Day has been the worst part of this game so far. Everyone I've been to either has Bianca or Flora. I haven't been to many people's islands. I don't think I've actually been to anyone's island. If anyone wants to join, just give me a second to get done with like my daily duties, and then I'll open it up so you guys can join. Yes, Money Rock first try. My one and only goal in the game is create a robot hero to combat the monster statue which is stationed in front of my house. The heck is a Bianca? Bianca is one of the villagers. It's the white tiger you saw earlier. Or I don't know if you're paying attention, so maybe you didn't see her. There's my little campsite here. I got this. It's called a futon. That's not what a futon is. Anyways. Okay, here's my other rock. That's racist. She can be a black. She's clearly white. I actually got the notification this time. I'm watching without sound for now, but I'll be able to hear it in a bit. Smack a resident with the net for me. I'm not gonna do that, Nick. Sorry. It's a Japanese futon. Oh, well, an American futon does not work. Quit assuming race. I'm not assuming a race whenever she's right there. You're white. You're white, Ben. You're so white. Wow, Nick is a bully. Bro, for real, he didn't know how this game works. Staying trendy? I mean, I guess, yeah. Oh, yeah, I wished on, like, a bunch of stars. What does wishing upon stars do? Like, I didn't get it. I think that's how you get star fragments, but I don't know when you get the star fragments. I'm guilty of bullying an islander. The only islander that I want to bully is Eunice. For example, yesterday was her birthday. I did not talk to Eunice. They appear on the beach the next morning. Oh, okay, so I should have like a ton of star fragments on the beach. Let's go check it out. That's large. Wow. Alright, let's see. How many bells should I put in there, fellas? We can do 20,000. 10,000 plus another 10. $10,000 or nothing. 20,000, dude. Large ones are super rare. Nice. Nice. Do you get one fragment per star you wished upon? Because I wished on like a lot more than just one. Oh, there we go. Aries fragment, star fragment. Man. Where's this balloon at? Where? Y'all see this shadow, right? Oh, what? I don't know how I didn't catch that before. I hate Bunny Day. I don't know. I don't think you get one for every wish. I mean, I'm getting a lot here. I don't exactly know any wish. No, you should have more. They're just scattered across the beach. Okay. Yeah, I got some. Also, apparently cherry blossoms, I like Bunny Day. Brian, if you want, I will give you every single one of my eggs. I don't want any of them. Get one per wish, I think. Okay. I might have to I'll probably let you have all of my eggs, basically. Because I don't feel like making any of the Bunny Day stuff except for the bed. I'll give it to you later. I'm not giving it to you today. I'll have to think about it. But if you do want my Bunny Day stuff, I don't want it. What's up, Billy? I don't like Bunny Day because it ruins the item drops. Zipper doesn't approve. Where is Zipper? I haven't found Zipper on my island since April 1st. Especially hurts fishing. Bro, like, I will take another sea bass. I had to restart my PC because I goofed BRB. Alright, man. Dude, like, I'm perfectly fine with sea bass now. I think Zipper's only on Bunny Day in the 1st. Oh, does he just not show up after that? Or, like, okay. Sorry, I had to go do the dishes. Okay. I miss sea bass in GL. Bro, I miss sea bass so much. At least it was a fish. That's what I'm saying, bro. Or, like, you see that right there? These eggs coming out of this rock? This is decreasing my chances for gold fragments. Or gold nuggets, I think they're called. I'm not sure, though. Some people have said that. Yeah, because I haven't seen Zipper T Bunny. I don't even think he's a real rabbit. He's a dude in a suit. I didn't mean to pick up my chair. Or my plant. Let's put him back. Zipper scary? Bro, honestly. You want to talk about like a scary Easter bunny? Dude. Ain't no joke. Made my Steam doo-doo itself. What'd you do? Alright, so I reorganized my inventory. That's why I'm like the whole stream I'm gonna keep accidentally picking the wrong tools out of my wheel. I reorganized it so it makes more sense. I'm just not used to it yet. Look at this dude. This dude is so small, but he's got a jock personality. It's incredible. I know some people don't like the jocks. They're my favorite. I'm fully convinced Zipper's a serial killer. Bro, Zipper's Golden Freddy. Matt Pat, get on this. How many bells is this? Oh, okay, only 1,000. Must have been broke that day. Oh, more star fragments. Do shooting stars happen every night? Wait, it did what? What did what? Oh, you're talking to Kane. His Steam doo-dooed itself. At least that's what he said. I wish cherry blossom trees were like throughout the entirety of spring, but apparently they only last till the 10th. Alright, so this house is kind of in the way, and I'm going to move it back a little bit. What villagers do you guys have? Let's pull up the map and I'll show you. I've got Eunice. I hate her. I've got Charlize. Charlize is chill. Quilson. Dude, Quilson is the frickin' man. Love Quilson. Drift and Coach. My two jocks. Bro. Or actually, is Quilson a jock too? He might be. I forgot. These two are the jocks. They're nice. Pappy. He's all by himself actually over there. Or she. I don't actually know if Pappy's a boy or a girl, to be honest with you. There's Astrid with the tiny one in the house I'm going to move. And then Bianca. All of the ducks are kings. I mean, I guess. I guess real cherry blossoms don't last all season either. Yeah, but this is a video game. Look at the wall and flooring. Zipper's the man behind the slot. Gosh. I'm not going to pay for the slope. I'm just going to let it pay for itself, basically. I mean, I'm going to have to eventually, but, you know. Kangaroo villager? Didn't know they existed. There's a lot of villagers I didn't realize existed until, like, you know, this game. Because I didn't really play New Leaf all that much. I played City Folk when I was younger, but that's it. You should just turn your island into Tarantula Island. I made a Tarantula Island last night, but I'm not going to do that to my own island. What's up, Tom Nook? Excuse me. Replacement doors. Cool. I'm not going to remodel until I get all the house upgrades. I'll take a cardboard box. How much do villagers pay towards infrastructure projects? Not enough. 5, maybe 6 bells a bet. Yeah, I mean, like, they don't do anything. I'll take that. Oh, I already have it? No, never mind. Yeah, Robot Hero looks chill. Then Monster Statue. Which, that gets delivered to you through the mail. Anyways. So we got special goods. If anyone wants any of that, you can buy it from me for an extra, for double the cost. Hyper. How much gold nuggets you got? I think I have like 2 or 3. I'd have to check. I don't have a lot. 30 gold, 90 iron, 30 rusted circuits, gold armor, and a rocket. Not anytime soon. Alright, gotta place my cardboard box where it belongs. Top of the other cardboard box. Boom. A few more things I gotta check. We'll go see. We got more rocks. I have actually 6 rocks, which I think most people have 5. I don't know if it's rare to have 6 rocks. I just do. BRB. Alright. See you in a second, man. When you start Terraria... No, okay, you're still talking about Terraria mods. My bad. I still haven't beat Moonlord in vanilla Terraria. It's very sad. I got pretty far in the game last summer. But... that's about it. I'm gonna uninstall. No, don't uninstall. Imagine breaking your computer just as soon as you get it to work. Doesn't appear to be anything up there important. Also, free. What's up, Triple 180? Hi, I'm new to the stream. You are new to the stream. I'm Nin10Jo. Probably guessed that, honestly. My bad. Okay, I want your guys' flowers because I want to have all the flowers on my island. I'm gonna open up the door for like people to come over in a second. I want your flowers. That's it. Also, if anyone has pears, I want pears. That's the last fruit. I'm missing it. I have every other fruit, though. But if you have pears... Did I not see my glowing spot yet? Joe, you need to beat Terraria? Yeah, I don't know. It's hard to just jump back in. And I don't really want to start from the beginning. and satisfying feeling ever. I might. I have a friend who started getting into it the same time I did, and we played together a little bit. And then, like, he would stay up till, like, 3 in the morning every night playing it, just grinding, and then he finally beat it. I'm gonna check the beach for any more star fragments. And then, I gotta go find the glowing spot. I did. I put 20,000 bells in it. That's right. There's quite a lot of star fragments. Does it have a... Is there shooting stars every night? Because, like, could you just get, like, a machine that would just, like, press the A button repeatedly with this? You get, like, infinite shooting stars, right? Because, like, bot labor is very cheap. It's free because it's a bot. It just costs electricity. Rojo, I'm actually so awful at aiming in games with keyboard. Been a console all my life. I feel that, dude. Whenever I first got my PC, I got an Xbox One S controller and hooked it up, and I played shooters with it. Now, there's still a few games today that I play with a controller on PC just because a lot of games were made with a controller in mind, you know? It's at least a C+. But, yeah, like, I used to play Fortnite with a controller on PC. Dumbest mistake of my life. But, you know. Alright. I guess I need to go get fossils assessed. Bro, those PC players on Fortnite are a different breed. Bro, for real. Okay, so, like, why did all the rest of the chat leave? It's just you two now. Did the worst thing in the world. Like, y'all are great, but... Oh, no, Mario's back. What's up? Anton, you got a Discord DM? Yeah, he does. Wow. I think y'all are both in my Discord server. One of y'all just say something in general chat. Okay, Kane just said, Kane's talking in my general chat. Okay, y'all got each other. Serious Fortnite players in general are bizarre. Yeah, they're like a that's very true. My brother, no, my brother never really got that into it. I had some friends, though, my freshman year, so that was 2 years ago now, and, like, the kids in my biology class, they were, like, really into it. They were, like, watching Ninja and stuff, and then they tried to start being Fortnite streamers because they saw that I was streaming Nintendo stuff, and they're like, oh, I can do that. If he can do Nintendo games, I can do way cooler stuff. And, like, no, they couldn't. They sucked so much at streaming. But they dang sure tried. I would hear my little brother watching them every now and then, and wow. Yeah. The same is doubly true for Smash players. Yeah, bro. You got these kids out here not showering for months, winning these tournaments. It's it's really funny. Oh yeah, I should probably get this DIY recipe, see what it is. Wait. By Jacob the Smart Guy. A cardboard chair? How many cardboard boxes do you need? Because I have 2. You only need 1. I'll totally make that. That's awesome. What's all this dumb bunny day crap? I'll probably make the bunny day bed because you only need one of each. I might make some like I might make the flooring. I actually might make some of the bunny day stuff, but I'm not making the outfits. I actually might just do it. I might just do it. The egg party hat and dress. I might just cave in, make all the bunny day crap. Do you already have peaches or oranges? I have oranges. I actually have both on my island though. I have pears and cherries. Also, the lady will bring you an apple tree. I just need pears. Maybe one day I'll be friends with Sable. I have all the fruit now, which I thank Joey for. Bro, some people were just born to drench themselves with gamer sweat while cradling a mouse. I don't care what they were born for. Shower. Okay, these pants. I don't know, man. They're kind of smacking. The cargo shorts is something I wear on the daily. I I don't know if I should go for this more dull color or this like brighter, you know, khaki color. I mean, what stopped me from going with both, honestly? Can I not buy both? I guess I'll select Kane. Kane, I need your help here. Which color is more accurate to the cargo shorts I wear? This more dull color or this brighter one? You decide, and that's the one I'll buy. Bro, you wear cargo shorts on the daily? I do. I'm actually not wearing them right now. Right now, I'm just wearing athletic shorts because I have not got dressed for the day. Wrestler uniform. Are there clothing items from more vibrant, would you say? Okay. That's the move? Alright. Are there clothing items for other Nintendo franchises in this game, like in New Leaf? I remember having Samus Aran hair. I don't know, because I know in all the Animal Crossing games so far, there's been, like, cool Nintendo references. And in this game, it feels like there's none of that. Space helmet, that's cool. Okay, I actually have a pair of socks that looks just like that. So... I don't know. I don't know. The tights, I don't wear tights. Those will be in free updates. I would hope so, because I'm not seeing like any Nintendo content in this game. Trekking shoes, that looks like something I would wear. Okay, I think we're just gonna go with the shorts for now, because like that looks like me on an everyday basis right there. Yeah, I'll wear that, because I would genuinely like that's how I go out. I just put on a t-shirt and the shorts. Ready for the day. That's one another Samus helmet. They did the full various. Is that the blue one? Once again, I am at soup. So, things I need for my island would be... I gotta search up the flowers again. Okay, what do I need? I need lilies, roses, pansies, cosmos, and tulips. What I really want is tulips and roses. If you have any of the other ones I named, though, just bring me some seeds. I'll pay you for them. And I guess I'm gonna go open it up for players to join. I wasn't even into Metroid when I played New Leaf, so I didn't bother collecting it. But now I just need it. Oh yeah, that's right. You told me you played all the Metroid games recently. All right, let's open up the Dodo Airlines. Dow Airlines. I want visitors, man. Online play. I've always been a huge fan of the Prime series, really hoping remasters are on the way. There are a lot of rumors. I'm gonna do this. It's way more comfortable. Can y'all? Okay, that's not comfortable at all. I would do this when the mic is not catching my voice. I don't know where to put this thing. I don't want to wear the headset. Okay, it's just gonna carefully go on my keyboard. Oh, that's not careful. Alright, can y'all hear me? If not, I'll put the headset back on. But, oh man, that's comfortable. I'll kind of lean over, maybe? I don't know. Why is the camera so blurry? Come on, man. There we go. Prime 2 is the best in my opinion. I haven't played any of the Metroid games, really. If you haven't played Hunters and have a DS, I'd highly recommend it. What do you want to invite? All my friends. Open the gate now. Josh! Guys. Guys. Guys! Sorry, that was kind of loud. Joshua McDonald is in the chat. Josh, I'm kind of like just like stalking your channel. Oh, dude, you watch Random Frank P? So, remember I told you the logo got stolen? And then you watched Linus Tech Tips. I watched Star Wars Theory. You're subbed to PewDiePie? Nice. Linus Cap Tips. How it should have been? Okay. I'm liking your channel so far, Josh. Or it's not really a channel, but technically as a subscriber now. Bro, you're on my channel. Yeah, I checked it. I'm looking at your playlist, man. I'm gonna have to look at these later. Hey, does anyone know how much it costs to move a house? Because I kind of want to do that. I kind of hate where Astrid's house is. Like, the general location is fine. I just need to move it like a little bit. I'd officially make it a channel now. Nice. Wait, are you allowed to have a YouTube channel yet, Josh? Have your parents returned on that answer? For those just tuning in, or anyone who's like doesn't know who Josh is. Okay, 30,000 bells. Ugh, 30K? I can do it. Josh is a good friend of mine, and he's starting a YouTube channel apparently. I'm very excited to see how it turns out. What? Oh. An island home. I'm sorry, Astrid. I just need to move it a few... What? Oh, are you serious? I misplaced it by a few blocks. Did you guys see what he had to say? Let's actually check out what our star rating is. We got more people on the island. Let's talk Island of Vows. I have sound now. Nice. 2-star rating. That's actually better than I thought it was. Yeah, sure. like when a snow person's built just right. What? What does that even mean? Decorate the entire island. Alright, we gotta decorate apparently. Tom Nook's a real G though. I watched that video about it. Bro, Tom Nook is the real G. Let's see what decorations we could get for the island. Alright, fountain. Why not? I've got 30,000 miles. Tom Nook really giving you a loan that could take you years to repay and he don't care? Look, he's just trying to do the right thing out here. Okay, so we got a fountain. And... okay, y'all want to get a stall or a well? I'm kind of thinking a stall because you can put stuff on it. So let's do that. Yeah, Murray got the right idea there. The Joey Anton is a beast. He is. Well, Alex is actually a beast. It's in his name. Does it matter what decorations you put on your island? Like, does that genuinely matter at all? Can I just put down a bunch of fish? Like, what's it gonna do if I... what, like... Alright, let's see what these recipes require of me. And we'll also decorate for Bunny Day, because that'll get, you know, some stuff on the island. Just wood. Drinking fountain. I don't know how to make a drinking fountain. Then that's a lot of stone and iron, but it's a big thing, so... I think our goal is to go ahead and get this fountain done. How do we make a drinking fountain, first of all? It's a bird bath, my bad. None of these are a drinking fountain, I don't think. That's a sink. Could we take a moment to acknowledge the fallen Joey viewers? Yeah, we can, actually. It's very sad. Okay, so, do you not... I don't have a drinking fountain, apparently. Do I have to go figure out how to make that? Do I have to buy a recipe? What's up with that? I have drinking fountains, I think. Also, y'all are allowed to join the island. Alright. Alex the Beast will be missed with his mature 9-year-old language. Jeez, I don't even know. Some of you guys may have heard of a certain server that Alex is in, that I'm also in. I'm not active in the server. But what the crap? Okay. I think I've found the best way to organize this new room. Boom. Actually, I think it'd be better to put a desk here. And then the mini workbench over there. Okay. Let me try this. I've never actually used this before. Can I? Okay. How do I rotate it? Okay, there we go. that can stay there, and then we'll add the workbench right here. Okay, nice. Gives the room some, okay. I think I was supposed to grab something out of my inventory. It's tough. Bro, JD will be missed. Can't think of any remarkable traits, but he will be missed. Yeah, dude, JD was chill. Well, actually, he was not chill at all. He will be missed. Let's go see if drinking fountain isn't available, like purchase or something from the stall. Still wear that hoodie, dude. Touch is so comfortable. Yeah, the Nin10Jo hoodie is actually really comfy. Also, you gotta tell your dad at some point. There are Mr. Grape hoodies available. Okay, yeah, here's this. Dang, I miss other Joey. I miss other Joey too. I talk to him occasionally, and he's just not very interested in doing YouTube at the time. So it's whatever. Go go talk to him again. Don't make me nostalgic right now. Goodness. Bro, for real, for real. Where would I get one? I can send you a link. I guess I just learned drinking fountain immediately? Maybe I already did it and I've forgotten. Stone and iron. So we need a lot of stone and a lot of iron. Change your name to Shio. I've actually talked about that. Who is other Joey? I was never really involved in JM's community. Well, JM is other Joey. He made hoodies? Who made hoodies? There are Mr. Grape hoodies available. For those of you who don't know who Mr. Grapes is, my little brother has a meme page. Oh, he's other Joey? Yeah, JM stands for Joseph Michael. Joseph can also be Joey. What? How much are they? Okay, you haven't even bought a Nin10Jo hoodie. What are you talking about? I want to say they're about 30. For the Mr. Grapes hoodies, there's actually 2 available because the really comfy ones don't come in sizes bigger than I think a 2X. So for the Mr. Grapes hoodies, we have a less comfortable but more color options and more size options version. You're getting dummy wood? I actually am. That's why I set up my trees like this. But I'm actually getting a bunch of bunny eggs too, which I kind of hate. My middle name is Joseph, so I'm half Joey. Also, if you guys, I don't know if y'all remember the Joey-Con boys. That was a thing for a little while. Because Joy-Con boys and Joey, that was neat. My dad needed a 4. Yeah, that's the only reason that we made 2 versions of the Mr. Grapes hoodie. So that your dad could get one. Of course, remember Joey-Con. Bro, the eggs annoy me so bad. They're so bad. I'm coming. Okay. It's gonna be really annoying when in the middle of this you just join the island, but it's whatever. Also, rest in peace, Etika. Yeah, dude, Etika was a real one. I mean, like, it was very vulgar and inappropriate, but like, come on. He was a great YouTuber. The platform wouldn't be the same without him. And the fact that both of his channels got deleted, I think the 3rd one is still up, but the videos have been deleted from it. It's just so sad. Because people didn't archive it all, you know? There's so many videos that, like, are so good and well made. I never really got into his streams. I would watch stream highlights, but I never, like, watched his streams live. But his videos, man. Is that the guy that jumped off the bridge? Yeah, that is. It was actually on a youth trip when that happened, so, like, all my youth group knows about it, because I was kind of upset. It's very sad. Got him in his streams, and his personality is so entertaining. Dude, for real. He's ready to see Joey in physical agony after he gets done playing with his wood. Playing? Just collecting it. Don't forget, Nick, if you're joining, I need pears. I know it's morbid, but... I wonder if he did a flip. Dang it. Dang it. Also Nick. Is your name Nick? I feel like it's Nick, Mario. I think it is. You've told me that before. I'm gonna go get the pears. Yeah. Alright, that's funny at the same time. It's not funny, guys. I feel like Etika would do that just because of who he is. How many do you want? It's my town fruit, so like I don't care. 3. I'll bring you pears, Joey. Well, the other Nick is also bringing pears, so y'all both just bring 3. Joy-Con boys forever, bro, for real. Greet me. Gosh, selfish. Whatever Pappy is. How did Joey get away with basically copying his brand? Because Joey only sold like 2 or 3 shirts. First you gotta make a bridge though. I understand that. Is this tree grown? Oh, okay. I think it was a money tree that hadn't grown all the way yet. I guess it's a fruit tree because it would be pink. Bruh. Oh, I guess that's it for my stone axe. Also, still didn't need... I need to not talk that fast. I still need to make another bridge that closes the gap there. Because I have a bridge to this section and a bridge to the top section, but not to the right. I like the way the house looks when you get the first 3 rooms. Or I guess 3 extra rooms. Alright. I finally got more regular wood than anything else, which is very useful. I'll keep the sea bass. This is Nintendo's version of Minecraft. Dude, like, you don't understand how good Animal Crossing is. It didn't used to be like this. This is the first game that you've been able to craft. Before, it's always just been, whatchamacallit. Please put, no, don't do this to me, please. No, okay, I understand. Ugh. Gosh. Internet trash from Florida 2. I like that. Please close the window, Joey. I forgot what my title was. I think it's Internet something. Imagine owning Joey-Con but not Joy-Con. And yes, I'm about to say, that's what I have. I would donate, but the Streamlabs thing is still broken. What are you talking about? My Streamlabs thing is not broken. How is my Streamlabs thing broken? No, you can donate. What are you talking about? No. Bruh, frame drop? Bro, the frames dropped whenever Anton tried to donate and it didn't work. Why are my frames dropping like this? Alright, so I fixed my frame drop problem, but the stream quality has probably gone down by a lot. Are you just like Billie Eilish? Your Streamlabs thing is broken. I was about to say, my Streamlabs is fine. Do I not have the donation link in the description? The crap is wrong with me. 144p. Wait, is my Streamlabs seriously not in my description? How are people supposed to donate? I don't know, it's like 720p. Nick, I'm sorry that I'm gonna have to... Let me go put my donation link in the description like it's supposed to be. Why is it not already in the description? Why is this person's phrase BT dubs? Whose? What? Never mind. Okay, stream should be at least a little bit better. Is there a way to edit my description? Yes. Ha ha ha. Save. Alright, stream quality should be back up. Will me use a credit card to donate until I verify my account? Don't let me verify my account? Oh, okay. Doing good, coach. What's the latest? Wise words. No, not drop item. Alright, let me go make a stone axe. Am I streaming in 60 FPS? I think I am. That's one thing I can change for next time. I can probably go back down to 30 FPS, streaming at 1080p. Cause that'll help with frame drops. What would you guys prefer as the chat? Would y'all rather me do 720 at 60 Hz or 1080 at 30? $720 at 60. Well, the only problem with that is that the gameplay is not the full 720p, right? I don't care, it's all the same to me. Happy's on me, call me a spy. Where are you? See, if you're talking to Pappy, you're over here. $1080 at 30. That's what I'm thinking. Probably make a bridge here, but I don't know how it's gonna work. But yeah, I want to move Astrid's house to be more in this area. Excuse me. What's up, Drift? Seemed hyped as always. That's right. Morning boulder lift. Stone egg popped up. Dude, it's Quilson the lad. Quilson's pretty chill. I actually have no clue where Nick is. Where is Billie Eilish? Quilson seems like a fine fellow. Bro, he's like so proper. Love my boy Quilson. I prefer if you don't stream at all. How about that? I mean, I can do that. I didn't stream for the past 2-3 days. Hide and seek. Is it? Well, let me catch this fish real quick. I feel like an idiot. You've committed a felony. This is Drift's house. Drift's on the beach. Oh, no, it's Starfighter. Stream Paper Mario. I will stream Super Paper Mario soon. I don't know when soon is. Or Terraria. Oh, should I do a Terraria stream? Like start like a new character in a new world? That'd be fun, right? Yeah. Oh man, you're getting really hyped about that. Let's bring up the old days and talk about politics. I would love to talk about politics. It's just, okay, here's the deal. If any new viewers show up to the stream, we drop it. Is that understood? Like, no questions asked. It doesn't matter who's losing the argument or anything. If a new person shows up, we're going to be kind and courteous and not talk politics anymore. Alright, what political conversations do y'all want to have? I sneezed on you. Absolutely. Have you considered joining the American Duck Party? No, I have not. Considered joining the American Duck Party. What is the American Duck Party? Please tell me. I have never heard of that. You guys want to talk about the Church of the Flying Spaghetti Monster? You're a fool. Sorry about not being active in chat. I'm doing my daily AC duties. I understand that, bro. I have a friend who was streaming earlier. I just kind of chilled out in the stream, didn't say anything to him, just kind of there. Alright, I guess we can start making some of this, we'll at least do water eggs and wood eggs, and go ahead and make the, things. Let's craft something. You decide, bro? Y'all are the ones who wanted to talk politics. Y'all come up with something. Alright, what is this? 2, 3, and 2. Forgot I was in the stream and it was just background noise for me. R, when were you... You never even said a word. It's nice to see you, R. If you want to join my world, you can. Which is why at the American Duck Party we were fighting to elect Duck for... Oh, this is a joke about your whole duck thing, isn't it? I did at the beginning. Wait, did you chat? I forgot that you ever chatted. My bad. I have been streaming for an hour now. Alright, I have no clue what I'm going to do with all this Bunny Day stuff. I don't really want it. I guess if I have it, it'll be in my catalog for later. This is no joke, Joey. There's no way that y'all have the American Duck Party. It's just not a thing that I could ever possibly believe. Alright. Let's put all this stuff in storage. Okay. You are a fool? Maybe I am. Joey, what are your opinions on gay marriage? New viewer shows up. So Tarantula. What are my opinions on gay marriage? Well, what are my opinions on gay marriage? I don't think it hurts anybody for it to be legal. You're on your way? Okay, let me claim these Nook Miles. Do I agree with it? No, I think that the Bible says no. But, like... I don't get people who are butthurt about it being legal, you know? Messy Grandpa from Outset Island. Nice. I think it's okay because what's your business is your business. Yeah, I kind of agree with that in a way. Like, it doesn't affect me if you can legally get married to someone. And I think so, like, there's a lot of, like... I've seen a lot of, like, another Nick. Yeah, Mario's Nick. In my opinion... Oh, Mario's about to pop off. $20 is $20. Shut up, man. I hate people who are like, well, gays already have the right to marriage. Everyone has the right to marry someone of the opposite gender. And I'm like, come on, man. That's not what they're talking about. You know what they're talking about. Oh, I like your shirt, man. Dougford believes that gay marriage should be legal. You love who you love, and there's no reason for it not to be legal. Who does it hurt? Okay, you love who you love is a bad argument, right? Because, I mean, you kind of, more or less, man, you're white. Hey, Baylor Picard. Alright, you know, let's follow our rules. I am white. You're half white, so I don't get the problem here, Baylor. What's up, Champopo? So, Tarantula Island. I had a Tarantula Island last night, and Flick was there, so I got 444,000 bells. It was incredible. Paid off my loan. Chocolate. First time seeing. It's my first time seeing you in chat. Alright, so, we switched it up real quick. Subbing? Thank you so much for subbing. Appreciate it. Bring my pears in a sec. Wait, you didn't bring the pears? How much is your turnip? I actually have absolutely no clue, because I don't do turnips. Your meal hath arriveth. Thanks, man. Bro, we got a sub. Ben, you've been subbed. This is a very tedious project. You can buy my aisle. Daisy May is here right now. It's Saturday, bro. 95 per bell. 95 bells per turnip. Whatever. Been subbed since you had like 30 dubs. Nuh-uh, dude. You have not been subbed since 30. You've been subbed since like 80. I had like 80 subs back when I was recording my Wii U gamepad with an iPad. It was pretty terrible. Lies? Dude, I had 80 subs when I first started streaming. No cap. Not even capping on you, dude. It was like 30 or 40. There's no way it was like 30 or 40. What are we lying about? Brian, you're still here. We're lying about how many subs I had when I started streaming. I think it was like 70 or 80. He's saying it was like 30 or 40. I joined before you started. Actually, that's right. You did join before I started streaming. I've been subbed since start and probably never watched a full video. Baylor, you're probably right. I don't think you've ever watched a full video of mine. All you ever did was make fun of me. Festive balloons. Brian, all this Bunny Day stuff kind of seems stupid to me. I don't know why. Gosh. I'm making all this stuff just so it'll all be in my catalog. But as soon as Bunny Day is over, I'm selling every single one of these. Alright. When substitute your stream layout was a bunch of Mario bricks and your webcam was your phone. Oh, and it wasn't properly proportioned? I know exactly what you're talking about. Let me, I still have those thumbnails. Let me, see where they are. This is what my layouts used to be. If I still have them. Yeah, it was this. Crap. That was one of them. Then the other one looked like this. Gosh, it was bad. Anyways, let's remove that. SMH is limited edition. That's why I'm making it. I'm gonna make every single one of them. That way I have them, but I'm gonna sell all of them. Are people clapping for me here? That's some nostalgia right there. Thank you, Billie Eilish, for clapping for me. Also, I can't tell if you genuinely like Billie Eilish or not, Nick. It's kind of cringe. Billie Eilish. Not best layouts. Nah, Brian, I've got the best layout on my computer. You don't even want to know what it is. Let me pull it up. Yeah, buddy. I used that for a stream. You did. It was pretty cringe, bro. That was back when Brian had first changed his name to Lucario, and so I whipped that up as a joke, and he actually used it. I thought it was really funny that he used it. You mean Rosalina2528? Bro, how do you remember this crap? Only one Nick in these parts. Oh no, the Nick's gonna have a battle? Dude, I'm running low on sky eggs. Like her music, she's a weird person, but I like her music. Alright. And the fence. Okay, I guess we'll make that. Remember when the alt account of Red Car... Wait, that was you? I remember Red Cario. I forgot it was you, though. I mean, it makes sense that was you. Alright, I've made every Bunny Day recipe that I have unlocked. And I still have a lot of eggs. I guess I can find more recipes still. No, I did not mean to wear that. Gosh. Put the cargo shorts back on. Alright, I think I am gonna go display some of these outside just to get my star, my rating up. The lamp, yeah, we'll take that. Festive balloons, sure. Wall clock, I don't know if you can hang that outside, but... And the bed, yeah. Can you put rugs outside? I guess we're about to find out. Alright, let's go display these. I used to make so many alts that were inside jokes. You and Person both. Person had a lot of alts. Oh, yes. Where are my other pairs? Oh, that's all three. Thank you. Okay, I gotta find a place. Tom is my attorney. That's worrisome. Let's see if you can put Bunny Day stuff, or sorry, rugs outside. No, you cannot. When will you learn? Joe, you gotta come get my pairs. I got 3 pairs from the ground over here. Were those not yours? Oh, what is this? Present. There's company over. What is in the presents? Oh, my bad. Did not mean. Open. You individually wrapped each pair. I said 3, so did you bring me 4 pairs? I have a net. Thank you, though. Appreciate it. Alright, let's find some place for some pear trees, shall we? That was so sweet. Let's see. I think we should definitely put at least one over here, because this area of my island's kind of empty right now. So this will make a good pear tree spot. And then we just got the last Nook Miles achievement. Or, oh, my bad. We did get that one, though. Fruit Roots. Boom, look at that. Every single one. Unpairable pair. I have a net thingy, though. Like, my net will probably break at some point. I don't even do one. We can plant one right here. I don't see why not. I was going to think one more space to the left. Bridget, can you send that playlist, please? What playlist are you talking about? I have so many playlists on YouTube. Love that playlist. Bro, I love that playlist too, but I don't know which playlist you're talking about. You don't play one here. The one that's secret? Are you talking about the one with some JM videos? Cause yeah, I'll see that. I'll send that to you. Shio? Yeah. It's technically called the JM Archives. Let me pull that up. Does it have any streams? I don't know if it has any streams. Let me check. I actually have 2. I have the Sunshine streams in one place. But what's your Discord account? Are you... Your benefits 2400. I just farted. I don't know if y'all heard that. Are you benefits 2400? Or 2401? My bad. Yes, bro? Okay. I just didn't want to send it to an old account or something like that. Okay, that's both playlists. Yeah, it does have some streams in there. Okay. About to join, so prepare for annoying loading cutscene. Okay. What? Alright, well, I guess we can go play some Bunny Day stuff. I hate to do it to you, Coach, but we're going to put it nearest to your house. Bro, your hair is looking great. Thank you, Brock. I appreciate it. I haven't got it cut in a little while. I can't even put decorations out? That's dumb. Maybe one day I'll look just like you, Brock. Nick, watch your profanity. Wait, what did Nick say? Okay. So I'm gonna put all these in storage for now. I'll decorate later. Alright. Please close the window. Shioland? It's Shioville, bro. Chill out. I also set it to, here comes another. What happened? Nice house. Be ashamed. Be ashamed if what? Bro, room tour is in there. Mm-hmm. Check your chat log on your phone. Okay, I will. Brian's coming. Oh, man, I'm really excited. I didn't realize you were going to join my island. Also, did any of y'all bring flowers? A Hat in Time? Bro, A Hat in Time is such a good game. I'll have to stream that again at a certain point. I also have to buy the DLC. Oh, look at this, a welcome surprise. Sorry for the mic. Not as epic on the Switch, unfortunately, though. No, I think the Switch is powerful. It's just developers haven't learned how to take advantage of it outside of Nintendo. I play it on PS4. I have it on PC. Brian from Blue Shores is here to play. Hey, Brian. I showed Mads the clip of you subscribing to him on stream, by the way. Wait, what clip? Brian, you want to be best friends? Other Nick, you want to be best friends? Alright, let's check the chat logs. What did Nick say? Oh my gosh. I didn't see like any of these. I dropped a pairs. Your meal have. I saw that. Copied the fresh look. Only one Nick in these parts. Finna Animal Cross me. Twice, in fact. I'll see you in court. Tom's my attorney. I want to steal your mail. Why would you do that? Egg. Mario, I don't know what you said in Spanish. I don't speak taco. I'm gonna open Google Translate. Which Google Translate is not the best thing in the world. But this will at least help me out. Brian, you look like an Oriental link. Why would you say this crap? You silly boy. Wait, what is... Alright, let me write this all out. Shut up, Nick, you silly boy. Well, it says you're a silly boy, but I'm assuming you meant you. Let's read, what else did you say? Oh, yeah. So Joey S. Mew said Joey's very thirsty, which I actually am. That's why I started drinking water. Alright. I love how I got the Knicks backwards. Wait, did I get the Knicks backward? I'm assuming Mario is the one that spoke Spanish, but I guess not. My bad. I'm the blue. No, I don't speak taco. I did get the Knicks backwards, my bad. BRB. Alright. Play Terraria on stream. I will eventually. Did anyone bring any flowers? Yes or no? Speak Spanish, kinda. You mean you took Spanish in high school? I'll take it. Excuse me. Did y'all plant these weeds? No, I didn't take Spanish. Alright, what do y'all want to do? We're just kind of chilling here. Let's go see what the hot item of the day is. I speak human and duck. I hate that you speak duck. Terrarium. What's it take to make a terrarium? I know they're decently expensive. Oh, okay, that's not that bad. It's just iron and a couple weeds. I have a lot of Mexican friends. I actually don't have any white friends at school, so I speak a little. You don't have any white friends at school? That's kind of racist. Joe, you need a new phone case? I know, but I suck at the designs app, so I don't... I know I have the custom phone thing, but I just haven't, done anything. Get counseling? See, I have it. It's somewhere in here. It's not fashion, is it? Yeah, here it is. Do I have any weeds in it? Yeah, okay. So plain light blue phone case, well. If I'm gonna design it, I'm gonna make get a custom design. Or your custom design is all just one color. Oh, okay. I could do that. Let's see what designs I have, because they're not good. I made this. This is supposed to be an FP for some of the boys who know me IRL. You might recognize that. Also known as Just Josh and Kane, which I don't know if they're still here or not. And then I just got all these from the AC Patterns website. One of my favorite ones right there. It's JM. Look at him. It's the cringiest picture of JM on one of the designs. And I find it hilarious. Mario has just been in shock this whole time. I know he said BRB, but this is insane. Craftable, a terrarium. Look at that. Yeah, I'm still here. Oh, the boy changed the channel name. This is very frightening. Do you want to hear more wisdom? I don't know, do I? I don't know why it was so funny to me. Wait, can I make myself go in shock too? Yeah, I can. Okay. Why is Mario not very happy? The rest of us are happy about it. I don't. He must be using a different emote. That was funny. Goodness gracious. That was really funny. I don't know why it was, but... Shut up, Tommy. God, I hate Tommy so much. I don't know how many times I have to say it. I hate Tommy with a passion. How much is Terrarium selling for? That's not bad. Leave Tommy alone. I will not leave Tommy alone. He sucks. I saw this one. It's just funny to me. If I were to repeat it, it wouldn't even be that funny. But it was a joke about how Tommy just repeats everything Timmy says. I don't like Tommy. That's it. What? Who left? Wait, you have to go through a cutscene if someone leaves? Who left the island? I'm assuming it's Mario. Alright. Definitely was Mario. How dare him? How dare he? How dare him? Sure, why not? Well. Blind shot, got him. Can y'all not just like Google Translate stuff just to confuse me? Like, wait. Where'd my iron and clump of weeds go? Leaving the island for now. I'll be back, hopefully. I have to eat dinner, though. It is 4:22 where I am. I don't know what time zone you're in. I guess if you're one time zone over, 5:22, sure. Did it ruin all my progress? No, okay. All this stuff is still there. Please close the window. I closed the window. It's 5:23 for me. Okay, that makes sense. Nick is going home. Safe travels. Can't translate. I feel like I can translate this. I don't think that's what it was supposed to translate as, but it didn't make sense. Back, sorry, lol. You left the island. Thank you, Ben. Still be here, just not in game. Also, I speak decent Spanish. I don't use Translate. What's up, Seared Moose? Hello, does anyone have Cosmos for trade or sale? I don't. I actually kind of want some, to be honest with you. I had to find a box of screws for my dad. Oh, that's tough. I think I am going to close the gate for now. Brian, I'm sorry. Bye-bye. Bless you. Read my Switch auto-powered off? That sucks, bro. Please close the window. I closed it. I'm gonna open my gate if you want to visit my village. You can't fire me, I quit. Gosh dang it, Brian. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make you upset or anything. We've been streaming for like, what, over an hour and a half now. So, I'm just gonna sell like a bunch of terrariums and then be done for the day. No, keep playing. I just want to go close the gate. Do you have to run all the way to the airport to close the gate? Screw you, Eunice. Oh, I didn't mean to talk to you. I was trying to hit you with the shovel. I'll be seeing you. Let's be all nice about it. I wish villagers were mean like in the old games. Alright, nice. He didn't even say anything about me wearing the shirt. I'm wearing the shirt. This is on my face. Why is it red? I don't know. I hate games where NPCs are super rude to you and you can't attack them. I just wish they would be a little bit mean, you know? Eunice had fleas the other day, by the way. That's disgusting. I don't know why my headset won't charge. Like, the battery is like... This might cut the mic out for like just a second. Alright, now I can actually wear the headset. It's charged a little bit. Alright, let's go sell like a ton of terrariums after making a ton of terrariums. Let's craft, honestly. And hay beds, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and make 2 hay beds. I'll actually make 4. We're going to make 4 hay beds. I'm going to decorate this island. It's going to have some scenery. Okay, one more. I love games where the NPCs are super rude, but you can attack them. There you go. Okay, so we're going to make a bunch of terrariums. We're going to keep one just as a decoration. But the rest we're just going to sell. I go to school with mostly non-white people, so that's why. That question was so far back. Okay, is anyone in the chat? Okay. Okay, so all of the people are regular viewers. I'll say this. I do have 5 inward passes. And I am proud. Bro, I got a Viking helmet. Nice. So, Joey, should women have the right to vote? Look, I think that women have suffered for long enough. We need to end women's suffrage. Women shouldn't be suffering in 2020. Let's end women's suffrage. I mean, come on, guys. Guys, he has passes. He's too dangerous to live. Alright, let's go sell a bunch of terrariums. Because that's like most of my inventory. I mean, do you guys think that women should suffer? Like, what do you guys think about women's suffrage? You think that's okay? No. We should end women's suffrage. For those of you who don't know, suffrage is the right to vote. Just, I wanted to make sure that, I wanted to make sure I'm clear on this. That was a joke. It was a play on words. No, it's a hey bed. I'm okay with women having the right to vote and think that it's good for America. But as a joke, it's really funny. Respect women. Let's talk about feminazis. Okay, this new wave of feminism is kind of ridiculous. I think I may have accidentally selected one of my hay beds. Did I? No, okay, I have them all. Let's buy some stuff. This teddy bear? I don't really want it. This sleeping bag, though, I think I might get it. I'll buy it. I'm basically just trying to hit the 70,000 bell limit so they'll actually, you know, upgrade the shop. So, you want to play my Family Guy parody? I don't want to play your Family Guy parody. Why? What? How do you have? What are you talking about? I want to know what it is, actually. I'm literally just buying stuff to, get them to the $70,000 limit. I hope that that's it and they'll upgrade by tomorrow. My personal belief is that all people are equal and the liberals of our society try to make it seem like their struggle is real and overcomplicate things. If we really treat it the same, it'll be good. I think that in modern day America, there is no the way that the wage gap is misleading, right? Because they take the average of all male salaries and all female salaries and then just throw them together, right? And that's not at all how that should work. Because it's just psychology that women want different jobs than men do, and that's why there's a gap. The wage gap is not real. No, it's not. It's kind of stupid that people would even think that it's real. Alright, so we need a drinking fountain and then this fountain. So that's 20 stone, 8 iron. So we need 10 iron, 28 stone. Women are the minority too, so it's uneven anyway. it's just dumb because I don't know. But that's not how other people see it, so it's whatever. Men on average do earn more than women. That has nothing to do with discrimination. Exactly. Like, discrimination is made illegal. What else do you want us to do about it? Where's that sleeping bag at? Is it still in my pockets, maybe? Yeah, okay. I'll go ahead and grab the bunny day stuff, though. Although rugs can't be placed outside. I'm assuming the wall clock can't either. So, I'll grab the lamp, the stool, the bed. We do want that and that. And I think that should be all the stuff. We'll go decorate. Wage gap is dumb because men have 98% of all workplace deaths, which clearly shows that men and women take different jobs, so it's inaccurate to compare them that way. Exactly, that's the problem. Men and women are just different by nature, and it's weird to assume that they should be the same, you know? Does this thing even light up? Oh, it does. Wow. Let's see here. Bunny Day stool, place item. Okay, like that. I actually don't, because I'm not a huge fan of this Bunny Day stuff. Bunny Day bed, let's place it. Look at that, man. Pure comfort. What other Bunny Day stuff I have? Oh yeah, the balloons, of course, my bad. How could I forget? Actually, I'm going to put this behind the lamp over here. Look at that. About race, I believe that liberals try too hard to be not white, and they end up being more prejudiced by treating them differently and making them have a crutch. We all bleed the same blood. Exactly. Liberals are just kind of dumb. I don't know. They just do stuff that's like, why are you that stupid? Okay, this is not the orientation I want this thing in, and the bamboo's kind of in the way. How can it not go up any? What if we did it like this? Okay, wrong way, but right idea. Alright, so now the campsite's got some beds, even though you can put a tent there. Problem with the rules is that most liberating has been done already. Yeah, it really has. Like, legally, there's nothing else to be changed about rights because equal rights are already a thing. Like, people are like, I don't understand what rights people think they don't have. Yeah, some people in the world are prejudiced against you. You can't change that. People have the right to their own opinions. And I know you're butthurt about it, but no one cares. They're allowed to be butthurt just as much as you are. Answer my question for a poop on your face. Do you still support Trump? Yeah, I plan on voting for him. I definitely think he's done some dumb crap. Don't get me wrong, I don't think he's perfect or anything. But like, and for example, I was fully in support of Andrew Yang, but then Andrew Yang dropped out and said some really, really dumb crap. Honestly, it kind of rubbed me the wrong way. And so now, after that speech of his, I'm not a huge fan of Yang, but I really liked Andrew Yang, and I was going to vote for him if he would have made it. You like Trump over Bernie? Yeah, I hate Bernie. I'd be more comfortable with Joe Biden than Bernie Sanders. I don't like anything about Bernie, actually. Why do you not like Bernie? A lot of his policies kind of leading towards socialism. And, I mean, he's come out and said that he's a democratic socialist, which, adding the word democratic to it doesn't do anything. He's just a socialist. Bernie is literally he's not a communist. He's a socialist. There is a difference. So, like, you know, socialism is so gay. It just doesn't work financially. Socialism is so immoral. I don't think that it's necessarily immoral. It's just proven to not work. Right? If it had the right people behind it, I think it would be a fine form of government. But just looking at American politics today, there's no way that our government would be able to have a good socialist system, especially if none of Europe can figure it out either. Right? The idea of socialism is there, and I completely get it. Right? It is immoral. It's stealing from the rich. Well, yeah. That's the whole point of socialism, is spreading the wealth. Like, it makes sense. I mean, look at it from a Christian standpoint. As Christians, we're supposed to, you know, look out for our brothers and sisters in need. And so we should already be doing that as is, right? Is it immoral to help out those in need? No, of course not. But then people have a problem with socialism. The problem with socialism is that it's institutionalized, it's systemized, it's forced upon people. You know, being a good Samaritan like that should just be inherently everyone's choice, which it never will be. But having the government push that on people is not going to work, because it is stealing from people and giving to people who are going to take advantage of the system. It's like welfare is a great idea on paper, but people take advantage of the system, and that's why it's bad. I don't like government control over us. I don't either, and like, I kind of see myself thinking about things in a libertarian type way, where, you know, you have limited government. But I think that... Thank you for the extra net. I forgot who gave it to me. It was one of the Knicks. But... You think it's stupid Trump takes... Sorry, let me... You think it's stupid Trump takes more action against illegals and even builds a wall than people dying from COVID-19? See, I don't get this whole thing with people saying that Trump handled COVID badly. America is one of the most prepared countries for, you know, the COVID-19 pandemic. And yes, we always can do things better. You know, don't get me wrong. But we've really done a great job on preparing. And people say that Trump did a terrible job, but, like, point out a country that did it better than us. Bro, Obama had border control before Trump even did. Yeah, Obama wanted a border wall. It's funny, like, these ideas that are just kind of neutral, right? As soon as one person says it, people act like they hated it from the beginning. But people were totally okay with border control whenever Obama wanted it. I hate to put this so close to Coach's house, but Coach is a real G. Alright. Japan handled it way better than America. And maybe they did. I mean, I'm not completely versed on all of the stuff. But I don't know. I think that our emergency preparedness was decent. And I mean, every country has suffered. But as far as illegal immigrants go, uh, illegal immigrants are not supposed to be in the country. I don't get why people, I don't get what people don't understand about that. Um, I think there just needs to be immigration change. I think that it's way too hard to immigrate into America, and if they would make the process to legally enter the country easier, we wouldn't have as many problems as we do. It's so strict right now, and that makes people who genuinely are coming for a good reason, it just makes it difficult for them to get in. And it shouldn't be like that, you know? It should be easy to get in. I don't want to say easy to get into the country, but like, read Kiji's message. Okay, but Obama didn't put children in cages. Trump did. Yeah, fair point. Uh, I will agree with Nick's message about individual state lockdowns, because some states aren't as bad as others as far as the whole virus situation is going. Let's figure out where this picnic set can go. You can put it right here, right? Might move it a little bit closer to the flowers. And shift it. We'll just put it like there. I'm also going to move this apple tree just slightly. I don't care what your opinion is on illegal immigration. If you think it's okay that Trump is putting children in cages, you're insane. Well, I don't think that they should be put in cages. I'll agree that that was a little bit intense. Or more like a lot of bit intense. Because, you know, that they don't have any control over what country they're in. You know, they're just kind of following their parents. But yeah, I mean, I think it should be. I don't want to say, I don't want to say easier to get into the country, but like, if legal immigration wasn't as difficult as it was, we wouldn't have these problems. Because people want to get into the country. Another thing is that Mexico's economy is actually doing pretty decent right now. I don't get why as many people are immigrating as they are. But, I mean, it has been proven, statistically, that illegal immigrants commit way more crimes than people who got into the country legally. How are y'all doing? We're doing pretty good. Talking politics. I don't know about that. I never heard of that. Taken out of context sounds bad. It's unsanitary and cramped. It is. I have seen some of those pictures online. It's just our immigration system's messed up. But I also agree that, like, I agree that if you're not an American citizen, you shouldn't be in the country without a valid visa. There's no reason to overstay your visa in America. Popcorn machine. Nice. We can put this on the island. Or, sorry, on the beach. The whole thing's an island. They're not criminals. They're hardworking. They're looking for a better life. They're not as fortunate. The fact that they're in America without a valid visa makes them a criminal. Like that makes them criminal. And yes, there are people who are coming here for genuinely good reasons, but there's enough people coming here for bad reasons that there's reason to be cautious. And I think the immigration process should be faster. But I'm not either Republican or Democrat. My views no labels. Yeah, I'll probably register as a Republican, but I find myself leaning really in the middle on a lot of things. On some things, I lean on the liberal side. You know, maybe it's not okay for them to be in the country illegally, but they're not criminals. That's what makes them a criminal. And there are people who are committing crimes in the country. I really gotta pee, so they should have the common sense to see the possible repercussions of illegally immigrating to a country. Yeah, like, I agree with that. Yeah, it sucks that American immigration is so difficult, but, like, life sucks in general sometimes, you know? Doing illegal stuff is what makes a criminal a criminal. Yeah. Criminal forms illegal activity. It's the little definition of a criminal. Kichi sent they and then retracted the message. I'm assuming you accidentally sent it before you're supposed to. I think the system of having multiple governmental parties negates the point of a united nation. Are you talking about having state governments? Or, oh, political parties. Well, yeah, I think political parties are dumb too. I mean, George Washington thought they were. I think that you should have committees for certain, and people should choose sides on certain political topics. But the idea of just picking a party and going with them for everything is almost, it's insane because, like, I don't know. There are just some things that, like, I think Republicans are stupid about a lot of crap. I think Democrats are stupid about a lot of crap. And I think that they're both right on a lot of crap. Creates a bias among people. I think the whole system is stupid, and it's the reason that impeachment is a broken system. It's the most biased trial ever. Oh, yeah, impeachment, like, granted, if Trump would have gotten impeached, Mike Pence would have become president. And I don't think any liberal would wish that on the country. Not that Mike Pence is the worst guy ever, but he's way more conservative than Trump is. Maybe a criminal by law, but by heart they're good people. Yes, they should come legally, but it makes me angry when people generalize them as criminals like that. Yeah, I definitely think... I'm not saying that everybody that comes into the country illegally does those things. But they shouldn't be in the country. End of story. And when they are, they give up some rights. And it sucks. It really does. And it makes me angry when people like that drag their kids into this mess, you know? And I get it. They're just trying to find a better life, especially a better life for their children. But rules are rules, you know? No matter how much they suck. You shouldn't be able to have a vote to charge someone on a crime. What? Trial by jury is a right. It's like if when you get charged with a crime in your family, it could become vote to see if you actually get charged. Not that, but a trial by jury is how things work in America. And you get 12 people called out away from work, and they decide if you did it or not. I think the one issue I'm in the middle on is abortion. I mean, in general, I don't support it. It's murder. But if the mother would not survive the procedure, I think that's a reasonable circumstance. It's one life or the other. Yeah, I think that case is extremely rare. And even in that case, I would elect that, you know, abortion is not okay. I really don't support Trump because he sexually harasses women. He did. That was a long time ago. In my opinion, he's changed. I know you can never, you know, undo that. And it is wrong. But I definitely think he's changed from that. It's so disgusting how he calls it the Chinese flu. How is it disgusting that he calls it the Chinese virus? How is that disgusting? I don't get... That's one thing that I'm confused about. People are like... What's wrong about that? I don't know exactly where I stand on abortion, to be honest. I know where I stand, and that it's wrong in every scenario. There's no reason to have an abortion, in my opinion. Oh, what's up, Dustin? Sorry you had to join the stream in this political debate. I'm against it. I'm also against it. It came from China. It's the origin. Well, specifically COVID-19. Abortion is the worst possible thing. Same thing with Spanish flu. Calling it Spanish flu is disgusting. How is it disgusting? Every major disease we have named after where it came from. That's just how it works. Like that, it's a easy identifier. How is calling it the Spanish flu disgusting? I don't get it. I definitely don't agree with it if it's done late in the pregnancy. Well, yeah, in New York, I don't know if it's still like this, but for a while at least, it might still be like this. You could have abortions up to the day of, up to your due date. You can have an abortion, which is ridiculous. Legally in each state, the laws are sophisticated, but in general, it's legal. Yeah. I don't think that calling diseases from a geographical location is bad or disgusting. I mean, even Ebola was named after its origin point. I think abortion is okay. It's a woman's choice because it's her body. What? It's not her body. It has different DNA. Okay, I'm going to mute the microphone. I'm gonna go pee. I'm having way too much fun, so I'm not gonna end the stream. But I am gonna go pee. So I'll be right back. Okay, I don't know where y'all have gone as far as chat goes. Um, I remember that Kichi had said, "I think abortion is okay. It's a woman's choice because it's her body." It's not. Just straight up, it's not. It's separate DNA, separate blood type, has its own heartbeat. It can feel pain at 8 days in. Um, there is no circumstance where that's not a human life separate from the mother. Um, victim of rape, I don't agree with the simple fact that there's early solutions if you just seek help. It's not my fault you waited. You wrong form of waited, by the way. 9 months before you decided it's time to abort. Even in first trimester abortions, I don't agree with. Abortion isn't murder. It's practically lifeless. Lifeless. It. What do you mean it's practically lifeless? It can feel pain. They rear back. That's like saying that a baby is practically lifeless. That's ridiculous. Put it up for adoption. Adoption's always a good option. Hey, that kind of rhymed. Um, woman and a man have to decide, and a woman and a man have to decide, and family is extremely disgusting to kill a child. It's definitely alive. It's definitely murder. If you get into a car accident with a pregnant woman, and both her and the child dies, you are charged with a double homicide. It's a living being. It's a living human. My point with catching it early is that there's solutions. If you don't catch it in the first week or two, you don't actually have to abort. You can kill the sperm before it actually begins conceiving. If you're talking about the day after pill, is that what you're talking about? Like Plan B? Correction, first day or two. I'm about to say, like that, you only got like a little bit there. Um, in which that's kind of and the day after pill. I'm kind of half and half on that. I don't know. It's technically a zygote, right? So it's gonna be a child one day. It's the woman's choice of what she can do with her body. She can be able to abort it if she wants. It's not her body. It's a separate human life. And what about the man? Because if you're gonna make the claim that it's the woman's body, sure, it's the woman's egg, but it's also the man's sperm. There's plenty of scenarios where the father has no rights, and the mother gets to abort the baby even if the father wants to care for it and take care of it. No, it's in her body. She made the body her baby, her choice. The man also made the baby. And men have no rights. If a man wants to have the baby and keep it for himself, they can't. In Sonic Vor, if Sonic eats Tails, Tails does not become a part of Sonic just because he's a Sonic body. I hate that you brought up Vor in an abortion discussion. Just because it's in her body doesn't make it her right to kill it. Like that's kind of ridiculous. What happened if you found out you were a survivor of abortion? Would you want to die without saying anything, being voiceless? Um, my the doctor, one of the doctors, when my mom was pregnant with my little sister, um, had actually mentioned having an abortion because my sister had a chance of coming out with Down syndrome. And they had recommended abortion because they thought that my sister would have Down syndrome, and she doesn't. And she's not exactly an abortion survivor because my mom was like, "No, we're not getting an abortion. That's stupid." There's plenty of sperm. You can create sperm every day if you want. Yeah, but when the sperm and egg create a zygote, that's a human life, regardless. Like, it will be alive, and it is alive. If it has brain activity and a heartbeat, and it's alive, in my opinion. That doctor be rude. The doctors aren't being rude. They're just recommending what they, why they recommend aborting a child who potentially have a disability. Because some people are, because some parents don't want to have a kid with a disability. Like I can understand that almost. But like you shouldn't abort a kid because of that. That's stupid. I'd accept any human being no matter the differences. It's disgusting. It is disgusting that that's what, people think. Yeah, if you have sex, it's your choice, so it's also your choice to abort it. No, it's not. It's not your... well, legally it is. In my opinion, it shouldn't be your choice to abort the baby. Thank you, Ben. Wear a Blucario condom. You already made the choice? Yeah, like... You get the choice to have a kid or not. Have sex or don't have sex. It's pretty simple. So what do rape victims do? Just let it be born? Yes. If they don't want to raise the baby themselves, which is completely understandable, give it up for adoption. Two wrongs don't make a right, in my opinion. If anyone wants to see debates related to abortion, I'd watch Ben Shapiro. Okay, Ben Shapiro, I do enjoy Ben Shapiro, but come on, he's a bit much. There are some things that he does that's just stupid. We're switching to the face cam for this, shall we? I'll get chat on screen here. Ben Shapiro, I only know through memes. I've genuinely watched like Ben Shapiro stuff like that. Like his actual like debates and podcasts and whatnot. And yeah, Ben Shapiro like he just has some really dumb. He says some really dumb, stupid crap. But he says a lot of good stuff too. No, that's gross. If they rape you, then you should be able to get rid of the baby. It was not your baby. You didn't agree to it. So yeah, get rid of the baby after it's born and give it up for adoption. You shouldn't be able to kill a baby just because you didn't. You shouldn't be able to kill a baby in any scenario. There's no scenario where child murder should be allowed. Ben Shapiro is actually a reliable source of information. I listen to his podcast here and there. The man makes dumb jokes, but he's at least informed. I don't agree with everything Ben Shapiro says. I agree with a lot of stuff he says, but not everything. I think you should always have had at least one choice. Wait, so it's not your baby, so it's not your choice now, right? Dang, Nick. This man out here. Let's see here. Okay. So, why do abortions occur? And this is a 2004 study, so it's not the most recent. But the state of Florida has one from 2018. But this is the 2004 study from across the country. So, victim of rape is less than 5%. Fetal health problems, 3%. Physical health problems, 4%. Would interfere with education or career, also known as being selfish, because you can just give the child up for adoption. Not mature enough to raise the child, also known as teen pregnancy. Give the child up for adoption. Don't want to be a single mother, give the child up for adoption. Done having children, give it up for adoption. Can't afford a baby, give it up for adoption. Not ready for a child, give it up for adoption. All right, so let's count this right here. That is 80%. You didn't agree to the baby. It's not your baby because someone else did it. Rapist doesn't deserve to have a baby. Abort it. Or give it up for adoption. Abortion isn't selfish. I mean, this kind of sounds like it. Done having children. What? Just give it up for adoption. All right. State of Florida records reason for every abortion occurs in its borders each year. This is the 2018 one, and this was 70,000, so much bigger pool. No reason. Okay, cool. Social or economic reasons. Okay, you can give it up for adoption. Okay, physical health. That's a whole nother ballpark. These two, psychological and physical health is a whole nother ballpark. In my opinion, you should still have the child. But if you want to make the argument that the mom would die, okay, I'm not going to argue with that. Serious fetal abnormality. Okay, woman's life was endangered. Okay, so these things are not even life threatening, but this woman was raped. That's 0.14%. Pregnancy resulted from an incestuous relationship. Gosh dang it, Florida. Come on. No reason, or elective. Like, you know. If someone, okay, but like Kichi, for this, don't want to be a single mother. Just have the kid and give it up for adoption. What's wrong with that? They're stupid for not wearing protection, but you should be able to abort it if you want to. Why? It's a baby. It's a kid. It's a human. Incest is a different bag of worms altogether. Gosh, why, Florida? You're. And that's really gonna screw up your kid, but that's your fault for doing that. You still gotta have the kid. If you want to give it up for adoption, go for it. How do we get to incest? I looked up abortion statistics. Thoughts on LGBTQ plus? The Bible condemns it, but live your life how you want to, I guess. I'm not going to stop you. Like, my personal belief is that it's wrong, but, like, I have friends that are, on the LGBTQ plus. It's actually LGBTQAI plus now. But whatever, Kichi. I have people that are, like that, and it's just how they live their life. I think that if you're flamboyant about it and that's your entire personality, that I'm gonna hate you because get a personality. Being gay is not a personality trait. It's retarded. Um, but like just don't shove it in my face. I don't care. AI plus, yeah, asexual and intersex, which those two, actually the Bible is perfectly fine with. Sexuality is not a personality, exactly. So AI is asexuality, which you don't have any sexual attraction to anyone, which is actually what Paul says you should strive to be like. And intersex is when you're born with incorrect genomes, and so you are born with both genitals. I agree with that. It's annoying when people shove about how gay they are in your face. Like, okay, we get it. Yeah, like the Pride Parade and like Gay Pride Month and all this crap. I don't care. Shut up. Honestly, I don't have a problem with you living your life, but like just as much as I don't want to see a straight couple making out in the hallway at school, I don't want to see a gay couple making out in the hallway at school. Like it's just PDA. And like gay people are like, oh, we just want to blend in with society. But then you have the Pride Parade and crap like that. And like, no, shut up. Shut up. The double genital setup. Yeah. They want to make gay normal, but the biggest thing about it, but make the biggest thing about it ever to make that happen. Yeah. Who's best villager? Oh, what, Animal Crossing? My favorite is Coach. Wasn't it tradition for the disciples not to marry, or am I thinking of a different religion entirely? I do a lot of religion studies, and some of the intimate details blur if I'm not reminded of them. Yeah, like Jesus' 12 apostles were never married. Paul was never married. Most of the saints weren't married. Still within the Catholic religion, you have to remain abstinent to become a priest, which means you can't get married. I think gay pride is okay. It's a month. They're 2 times likely to commit suicide and constantly face discrimination. Pride Month is important. I don't think it is. If they want to just blend into society and be normal, then just live your life. Get over it. Like, no one cares. I don't know. That's my opinion. Peter was married, I think. Was he? May have been. They can't blend in society, though. They face discrimination. Yeah, they do. But I mean, what are you gonna do about it? You're gonna face more discrimination if you act like you're better than everybody else and go have a pride parade. But I also think it's stupid that people want to have a straight pride parade because, like, what do you're proud of being normal? In 100 years, no one will remember you guys anyways. Just enjoy yourself. I think that part of the Bible is messed up. It's not a choice. Uh, okay. So let me explain that in Joey's Bible summary on an Animal Crossing stream. Okay, so in my opinion, lust of all kinds is wrong, whether it's straight or gay or whatever. If you are having sexual thoughts about another human being, it's wrong, regardless, right? So the Bible is pretty clear. The Bible is also pretty clear that men and women are different. They're different traits. A married couple should be a man and a woman going through life together. Yes, you can have sex when you're married with your spouse, but you shouldn't get married for sexual reasons. Lust, you should strive to not face lust at all. It's not, homosexuality is not a choice. I'll agree with you. Just like it's not a choice that I lust after women. Like that's not something that I decide to do every day. It just happens. And I don't know this Bible talk. I've never been to church before. You should go sometime. It's pretty nice. Uh, my best memories come from church, chilling with the boys. But what was I saying? Lust of all kinds is wrong. I hate whenever Christians demonize homosexuality, but then whenever you know men or whenever men have sexual misconduct, they're just like, oh, boys will be boys. No, all lust of all kinds is wrong in every scenario. You should marry, if you're a man, you should marry a woman, and then you can have sex with her, but that should be it. Joey, I've been getting real close to God, though, NGO. Just don't go see Joel Osteen. You'll be all right. Dude, Joel Osteen is such a absolute. I mean, he's a pimp. Like, he's getting paid, but he's not a good Christian. Squad is big and keeps getting bigger. That's because Jesus is my friend. What confuses me about is that why would God make humans naturally lust about people and then make Christians hate lust? Um, God didn't make humans naturally lust. In fact, God made humans to be pretty ignorant. Adam and Eve knew nothing about good or evil. They were naked all the time and didn't know that was wrong. They lived in an absolute paradise, and then Satan tempted them to eat the from the tree of knowledge of good and evil. God did not make us this way. We screwed up. Whenever Adam and Eve ate of the fruit, we became like this. We're sinful because of them, not because of God. God didn't give us this sinful nature. That's just how we exist. We exist with lust in mind, and with. Let me switch back to the here. God made us to worship Him. That's what God made us to do. We strayed away from that. We have this sinful nature. Worldly desire is punishment, essentially. Yeah. Who wrote the Bible? Well, I want to say it was about 42 guys. Uh, there's a bunch of them. How many authors were there? Paul wrote a lot of books in the New Testament. Moses wrote the first 5 books. I'm trying to figure out how many people. How many people wrote the Bible? There are 40 authors of the Bible. There are actually a few that we don't know who wrote certain books. But what do they even base it off of? Did they just create the story or what? No, the Bible is like a historical book. It's historically accurate. You can cross-reference it with other reading material from the day. Um, Everything in the Bible, most of the Old Testament is actually about early Israel's war tactics and conquering land and whatnot. Um, Technically, God wrote the Bible. Yeah, like Kai is saying in chat. Also, in this Josh. So, Scripture is God inspired. So, human beings wrote the words physically, but they're inspired by God. Um, Most of the Old Testament is just Jewish history, right? There's a few of them in there that aren't, and then the New Testament, the Bible's basically split in half. If you haven't read it before, um, which a lot of people don't. It's not required to read in order. In fact, a lot of it's not in chronological order. Most of the Old Testament is. The New Testament, the first 4 books are 4 different accounts of Jesus' life, right? I'd appreciate it if you answered my most recent question. Thank you. Wait, but why did God make humans that He knew would stray away from Him? Oh, okay. This is actually a really good question. Basically, God made humans to worship Him, right? Um, and there are 2 things that He could have done. A, He could have made us to be perfect, obedient beings who would never disobey Him and always worship Him. But then would we truly love Him? You know? Because it wouldn't be a choice. It would just be how we were. You can make a robot say, I love you, but does that robot love you? No. It's perfectly programmed to do exactly what you want. God gave us free will. That way we could truly love God. He wanted beings to truly love and truly worship Him. And as a consequence of that, there would be some that wouldn't and that would fall away and stray from Him. Story of different religions are so interesting, especially Buddhism. I don't know as much about Buddhism as I'd want to, actually. I believe in God, but I find it kind of hard to believe how believe he could float and walk on water. Okay, if you believe in God, he's the most powerful being ever. Thank you for clarification. You're welcome. At least that's how I see it. I see that uh, he knew that we would stray away from him, but that some would turn back. He gave us a free will because that way he would know who truly loved him or not. Um, but yeah, the rest of the Bible. So the New Testament is the second half, basically. The first four books are four different people's accounts of Jesus' life. The next book, Acts, is kind of a continuation of that. It kind of happens right after Jesus raises back from the dead, and it talks about how the church um, kind of formed, uh, talking about kind of the hierarchies of stuff, because you have Jesus had 12 disciples, one of them betrayed him, and that guy hung himself and then died. So then they get themselves a new 12th disciple, and then they have to get these things called deacons, and they have elders, and they spread out. The first martyr, Stephen the martyr, was it? Is it Stephen? I'm pretty sure it is. And basically, that was the first guy who was killed because of his faith in Jesus. You have the Romans, who are completely against this because they're basically starting a political revolution against Rome. Uh, anyways, and then pretty much after Acts, a lot of it is just letters written between members of the early church at the time, and that's when you get a lot of the theological practices because it's not as history based; it's more doctrine based. This is what you should do and why and how and all this. And so that's most of what the rest of the New Testament is. And a lot of them are from Paul, but you have a few others in there. And then at the end is Revelation, which is written by John. He was the last surviving original disciple of Jesus, and he gets a revelation of the end times. And so Revelation is it's basically a book about what's going to happen after everything else is over. I've always been conflicted with religion, like how can God even float? But yet I believe in heaven and hell. It's hard. I don't know. Well, God is supernatural. He he just is like he's a supernatural. That means that he's above nature. He doesn't have to follow the laws of physics and all that because he is God. Another question: if God is all-knowing and omnipotent, why did he even go through this whole thing? Wouldn't he already know exactly who would stray and who would love him if he already did, or if he already did? If he already knows what would happen, why would he go through this thing? The way I see it, and I don't know if you'll be able to comprehend what I'm trying to. Predestination is a tough subject. Yeah, basically, I don't believe in predestination. Right? Uh, Predestination is the doctrine that God knows. Can you explain to me about Jesus on the cross? I see it everywhere. Don't get me. Yeah, I'll get to you in just a second. Let me get Anton's question. So predestination is the belief that God knows or God decided before everything who would be in heaven and who would be in hell. I disagree with that entirely. God gave us a free will. Yes, God knows what's going to happen, but he doesn't tamper with that, as in, he didn't decide who was going to love him, who wasn't. He just knew it, right? It's like he has a book, right? So he can flip anywhere in the book in time. He knows the entire book. He can make edits and changes whenever he wants to, but he didn't decide the contents of the book. He wrote the first chapter, he created Earth, and everything else ran its own course. He interfered at some times, but he did not decide who was going to be a Christian and who wasn't. It's just how it happened, and he didn't interfere. Okay, so can you explain to me about Jesus on the cross? I see it everywhere, but I don't get what it means. Who's Jesus? Okay, so Jesus is the Son of God. Basically, the way the Christian religion works, you have God is three persons in one. Um, there's God the Father, God the Son, and God the Holy Spirit. So God the Father, if you hear just God, that's who they're normally talking about, is God the Father. Now you also have God the Son, who is Jesus, and then God the Holy Spirit, he's the Holy Spirit. I'll get to that in a second. So Jesus is basically God on earth, God's Son. So the cross was an ancient. It is one of the Romans' ways of killing people, crucifixion, as it's known. And so what the Romans would do is they would nail you to a cross if you had done something so bad criminally, and display you to the whole town, everyone. Everyone got to see you, and like a lot of ancient death methods, it would just kind of be entertainment for people to go see who's on the cross and for what. And so basically Jesus' death was all about suffering. Um, so basically they lashed Jesus 39 times, um, because the Romans believed that if you were lashed with these whips 40 times, you would die. They would get these leather whips, put glass, bones, all sorts of sharp objects in it, whip it into you, and then rip your flesh out. So they believed that if you got 40 lashes, that you would die. So they gave him 39, and then they gave him this big, heavy wooden cross and got him to haul it up the hill to where he was going to be crucified. Jesus actually physically couldn't do it. He had suffered so much that he could not lift the cross about halfway up. And they got another guy, I want to say it's Nicodemus, correct me if I'm wrong on that, to help him out. It wasn't Nicodemus, never mind. I'm sorry. They got some other guy to help him carry the cross. So another guy helps Jesus carry the cross all the way up. They put him up there, they nail him onto there, and basically the way it works is you're nailed by your arms, so you're like this, and your feet are nailed too. You can push up with your feet for a little bit, but eventually your strength will give out and you suffocate. That's how it kills you, because you're hanging by your arms and your feet. You can push up with your feet a little bit to get a breath, but eventually your legs will go out and you cannot get another breath, and you'll basically you'll suffocate. That's how he died. He suffocated. Um, yeah. And then they buried him, and that was on a Friday. He was crucified, but on Sunday he rose up. So does that mean there are descendants of people who have seen God? Yes, that is correct. Yeah, that's right. Why would he even make the universe at all if he knows exactly what would happen? Why would he make it? Basically, what I'm trying to ask is why did he make the universe if he knows exactly what was going to happen to it? Because in the end, the universe will be a good thing. Sure, people will suffer, but people will worship him. To be more literal with it, so God created heaven and the angels, right? One of the angels, it was the most beautiful angel of them all. His name is Lucifer. You may recognize that name. And Lucifer was in charge of worship in heaven, all right? Then one day, Lucifer basically wanted the angels to worship him. So God caught wind of this because, he knows everything and immediately knew what was happening. And God kicks Lucifer out of heaven. And actually, Lucifer got a third of the angels. So one third of the angels got kicked out of heaven with Lucifer down to hell. And they were actually allowed to roam on the earth. Now the one third of these angels can they're actually they're actually the demons that people talk about. Can you explain to me heaven and Satan and hell? Yes, just a second. So does that mean they're what, Jesus reborn after the cross? No, 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 no. So Jesus is buried in a tomb that Friday that he died, and then Sunday he's raised from the dead. Basically, they go to check on him on Sunday. They see the stone in front of his tomb has been rolled away. They find his robes in there. They don't see him. An angel outside explains to them where Jesus is. A couple more people come to the tomb, and then Jesus is back in the flesh, and he sees all the disciples. He actually sees a little bit over 400 people before he raises into heaven. So he comes back from the dead, and I want to say he's around for about 40 days. And on that 40th day, they go up to a mountain together, and Jesus legitimately raises into heaven. Oh, yeah, Lucifer is Satan, by the way. Wouldn't God have known that Lucifer would betray him before? Why did he ever hire/create him? Uh, it's the same thing with humans. He had to give him a free will. He wanted the angels to worship him, and so they did for a while until eventually their free will allowed for them to turn away. But the two thirds of the angels that stay behind, I mean, God knows that they truly love him because they chose to. Uh, Heaven, Satan, hell. So let's see. I explained Satan. Basically, hell is a place of fire. Um, we don't know much about hell. It doesn't talk about it. In fact, a lot of Christian authors and theologians say that the worst Christian doctrine is hell because that's the one that turns everyone away. Is the idea that you can do something so bad that there's an eternal punishment. Um, Basically, people go to hell because they sin. God cannot be a part of sin. When Jesus died, he died for our sins. We are covered by his blood. If we believe in Jesus, and for those of us who do, Jesus' blood covers our sin. And that's how we are allowed to be in heaven. Because otherwise, God and sin don't mix. Oh, also, I didn't explain the Holy Spirit. My bad. So the Holy Spirit is the third part of God. Whenever people say that Jesus is coming to their heart, that's not entirely true. The Holy Spirit is the part of God that lives within all of us. He kind of bridges the gap. Whenever we pray to God, the Holy Spirit is that bridge for us, right? The Holy Spirit is the one that bridges our prayers from us to God. He's the one who lives in our hearts. Christians a lot of times feel guilt for seemingly minuscule things, and that's the Holy Spirit um, convicting us of our crimes against God. Jesus was intended by God to be an example of a perfect man. Oh yeah, by the way, Jesus never committed any sin or did any wrong. I probably should have mentioned that. Who all people could look up to as an example. Furthermore, Jesus' suffrage and physical death, we were able to pray and attain forgiveness for our sins through repentance. Yes, I like that. But wouldn't he know which ones would have betrayed him and then not let them worship him? Well, once again, that takes away the idea of free will. Basically, saying that just because you will do. Okay, they actually covered this in Marvel's Civil War 2. If you know someone's going to commit a crime but they haven't yet, should they be punished for it? If you know someone will commit a crime in the future, do you punish them for it? No. Can you explain to me the story about the Earth restarting because of chaos? What? You might be talking about the tribulation here. Um, Basically, in Revelation, the last book of the Bible, it talks about the end times. Basically, Civil War 2, I'm glad you know about that, bro. Yeah. Um, so, Earth restarting. Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about here. Basically, in Revelation, it talks about the tribulation. Basically, there's going to be 7 years where God kind of takes his protective hand over the earth. Satan and the demons have full reign, right? I think Kichi means the flood and Moses' ark. You mean Noah's ark, Mario? If you want to clarify, if you're talking about, I think he's talking about Yeah, if you're talking about Noah's ark, I can also talk about that. But I'm going to talk about Revelation. So basically, God will take his hand off the earth for 7 years. Satan has full reign. There's this person that in the Bible is described as the beast. Um, the beast is like I, most people believe that the beast is a metaphor for what Christians call the Antichrist, Antichrist. Basically, people are going to look up to him. He's going to bring world peace. The first 3.5 years of the tribulation will be natural disasters, diseases, famines, all this stuff that is kind of just going to seem like a bad coincidence. And a lot of people, some people think that we are currently in that first 3.5 years just because of how dumb 2020 is. I personally don't believe that we're in the tribulation. Um, Basically, and then at the 3.5 year point, the Antichrist, who has been starting a world government and kind of leading the way through this these famines and diseases, at the 3.5 year mark, he will die and come back to life as a slap in the face to Jesus' resurrection. Um, so basically, then the Antichrist will go full on out, and there will be supernatural disasters.
Um, the sun will go out. A lot of it doesn't make sense, and a lot of it's metaphorical. All the water will be poisoned. Rivers will turn to blood. Meteor storms on Earth. Tons of stuff that, and a lot of stuff we don't know if it's metaphorical or literal. Revelation's really hard to understand. Um, and so at the end of that 3.5 years, so 7 years total, right? That 7 year tribulation, when your grandparents think Obama's the Antichrist, bro. I had a friend in elementary school who thought Obama was the Antichrist. And so at the end of the 7 year tribulation, God will come back to Earth and defeat the Antichrist, right? Christ versus the Antichrist, God versus Satan, a whole epic showdown. Then there will be 1,000 years where Jesus will reign over the earth and only Christians will live. Everyone who never believed in Jesus will not, uh, they will all be in hell. So there will be 1,000 year reign of just Christians. After that, Satan will be released, and then there's a final battle. It's basically like the final boss phase 2. So that's going to be pretty intense. And so it's going to be basically Christians versus non Christians, angels versus demons, God versus Satan. And of course, Jesus is going to win. That's how that works. Although there are some people that believe that Satan will win. Sadists generally believe in everything that Christians believe in except that Satan will win. Very stupid. It sounds like a video game, not gonna lie. Dude, Revelation's insane. It's my favorite book for this reason. Christianity sounds like a really dope game. It really does. So then Satan will lose. His battles will lose. Um, it says that the blood will be knee high across the entire earth. I find it weird how Catholics think it's the end of the world. Catholics are just stupid all the time, anyways. I'll get to Catholicism later. That's a whole other thing. So yeah, Satan loses. He gets thrown into the lake of fire, sulfur and brimstone, basically fire again. It's like hell. And then everyone who wasn't a Christian suffers in hell. Heaven and earth. This is when it comes to the earth restarting thing. Basically, Jesus will find that the earth is unfit, so they'll take heaven and earth, combine them to make a new heaven and new earth all in one deal, right? People have a lot of theories about what that's going to look like. Basically, people say that like once you die, you go to heaven forever. That's not true. At the end times, heaven will no longer exist. Earth will no longer exist. There will be a new heaven and new earth. I'm ready to have a great time in heaven with you guys. Yeah. Nin10Jo, one last question. So Satan controls hell, and Satan is supposed to be a bad guy, right? Then why would he punish the bad people? If he is bad, why would he punish the bad people? Satan is not in control of hell. That's not how that works. I mean, like people think of it like that. Like Satan runs this hell. He's the CEO of Hell Inc. That's not how it works. Satan has to suffer in hell just as much as everyone else. Um, so Satan and the demons, they have more power than humans. Humans are stuck in hell once they die and don't believe in Jesus, while Satan and demons do have dominion over earth. Their whole thing is they know that they're going to lose. They're trying to drag down everyone else they can with them. Satan wants people in hell to make them suffer with him. Thank you, Ben. What's the difference between Catholicism and Christianity? Um, it's the difference between, well, first of all, there's a lot of differences. Catholics, an everyday Sunday Catholic doesn't have a copy of the Bible. They never have. They just trust the preacher to read the Latin version and translate it correctly. This leads way for a lot of corruption. That's why people don't like the Catholic Church, because it's very corrupt. Let's see what else. Catholicism, gosh, it's over the years they've had bad things. They have this thing called confession. They believe that you have to confess not only to God but to the priest, which is not true. You can confess to God, you can pray to God. That was the whole point of Jesus' death, because before, Jewish people had their traditions and stuff. My whole family are Catholics. Yeah, my dad's side of the family is Catholic. Um, Goodness, what else? Catholics believe in Lent. I don't think Lent's necessarily a bad thing, but it's not required of anyone. Lent's basically from Mardi Gras to Easter, you give up something for 40 days. That's never said anywhere in the Bible. Uh, there are times where Catholics you would pay the Catholic priest. My uncle's a priest. I had no clue about that, Josh. The priests really be touching kids though. That is very common because they have no restrictions. You just have to trust the priest, which is stupid. They used to have it to where you would pay per sin. If you sinned, you could pay for it and get it removed. Catholics also believe in this thing called purgatory. Basically, after earth, before going to heaven, you would go to purgatory where you had to cleanse yourself. Purgatory is not a thing. Jesus died so we wouldn't have to suffer anymore. What else? The Catholic Church is it's a lot more focused on traditions and rules when that's not what Christianity stands for at all. Uh, Modern day Christianity, yes, there is corporate worship, but it's not like you have to do these things to be a Christian. It's you do these things because we want to serve God. Whereas and Christians have a lot more freedom in how they worship and how they believe. Catholic Church is corrupt. Remember boys? I think you meant boys. We basically got a free. Oh, you got a free pass to sin to give for giving the money to church money. Yeah, they used to have a thing where you would pay before you sin. You'd be like, "Hey, I'm gonna do this sin this weekend. Here's $20." It's really uncomfortable when people knock on our doors like the end of the world is coming. Yeah, I hate overbearing people like that. Even in Christianity, people do it. And Catholicism does it. Latter Day Saints does it. Watchtower Society. So many people do it. Like, the end times are coming. Do you believe? If not, you're going to hell. Like, that's not how you should approach things. I'll agree with you there. It's really uncomfortable when people do that and just try to scare people into believing because that's not how that works. Mormons, yeah. What are Mormons? People think it's a cult. It is a cult. Um, Basically, Mormonism, Church of the Latter-day Saints, they are a Christianity-based cult. They take Christianity and change it slightly. Mormons believe in... Are Mormons the ones... Josh, you're going to have to let me know. I get Jehovah's Witnesses and Mormons confused. I'm almost positive. Mormons believe that the best 144,000 Mormons will get their own planet one day, and they'll get to be the god of that planet. Also, Mormons don't believe that you can ever stay in hell. They believe in 7 levels of the afterlife, and they think you can work your way up. Anyone can work their way up to at least the 4th level. So, Mormonism is a cult. They've actually murdered people. Yeah, Mormonism is bad, but belief-based. They believe that before you became a human, you were a spirit child on a spirit world. They believe in all this crazy crap. It's completely and utterly retarded. Same thing with the Jehovah's Witnesses. Mormonism and the Jehovah's Witnesses, both of them, thoughts on Scientology. I know essentially nothing about Scientology, so I have no thoughts on it. I do want to do research on it. Currently, I know nothing. So, if I did, though, I would probably love to talk about it. Let's take a step back and realize that this is bringing back good old times of political and religious talk. Yeah. So, I know Scientology is a cult. I don't know anything about it. Let me just look up Scientology, see if I can get like a general overview. What is Scientology? I may disagree with you in every way politically, but you're explaining and takes and everything are interesting. Well, thank you. I may disagree with you in most ways politically, but thank you for being respectful. You've been. If this talk would have happened 2 years ago, it would not have gone this well. I'll be honest with you. Bro, your old streams with Jesus Talk really brought him into my mainstream life, though. Thank you. You're welcome. Yeah, I really love having like civilized discussions about politics and religion because I just find it so interesting. Because I am a Christian and I love to defend the faith. And then, actually, you know what? I have a book right here, a little pamphlet. Let's see. I have some things that I probably should have Gosh, read from the beginning. Now I love Jesus. That's tight, bro. Okay, arguments. Okay, well, you believe in God, so this is kind of defending your faith against atheism. Oh, actually, this is a good one. All right, yeah. Reliability of the Bible. This is how we know that the Bible is true. Are there other religions you want to study eventually? Uh, Religions? No. I really like studying the cults, though. Like, I really love learning more about Latter-day Saints and the Watchtower Society, also known as Mormonism and Jehovah's Witnesses. I'm gonna do research on Scientology soon, but just because that interests me. And I love studying the different forms of atheism and uh, being agnostic, as well as Satanism and sadist. Because a lot of people think that a lot of people get them confused. Anyways, that's the ones I really like. I have like 20 copies of the Life book. Okay, I'm gonna read this basically verbatim. This booklet was actually written by my youth pastor, using excerpts from other books, of course. Um, how do we know that the Bible is reliable? That's a major question that many unbelievers ask, but sadly many Christians have difficulty answering. For atheists, the Bible is nothing more than an ancient book filled with stories that teach a moral lesson, but for Christians, it's the Word of God. Having faith in the reliability of the Bible is huge, but there is also amazing evidence that demonstrates the Bible's reality. There is no other book in history like the Bible. The Bible is a volume of 66 books, 39 in the Old Testament, 27 in the New, written by at least 40 authors over the span of 1,600 years. It has stood the test of time in the face of skeptics despite their best efforts to discredit its reliability. When scientists put the Bible to the test, it proves time and time again to possess archaeological and historical evidence for its accuracy. It has been translated into 2018 languages over the span of thousands of years, and yet still maintains its integrity when compared to the oldest biblical manuscripts. The fact that it has been around for so long, translated into so many different languages, shared across the world, and still maintains its accuracy is a miracle in the world of literature. Given these facts and many others that are not discussed in this booklet, we can say with confidence the Bible is reliable. Um, I also have a list of books and websites on here. I don't know if you care. You should watch the film Mother. It's a super metaphorical and a ton of allusions toward the Bible. Never heard of it. Satanists, I don't understand. I want to learn why they believe the things they believe. Well, Satanists are the ones that believe that they're not the ones that believe in Satan. That's sadist with a D. Satanist, I find super interesting. They believe that Satan is a representation of the ideals of freedom, and that they worship Satan to worship freedom from religion, right? They think that religion is just a prison and another chain, another thing holding them back, and they worship the idea that they don't have to adhere to that anymore. Okay, what is sadist? What I was just talking, or sadists are the ones that believe in Satan himself. They think that everything in the Bible is true, but in the end, after the tribulation, Satan will win. Was it Tom Selleck or Tom Cruise? But one of them was in the Church of Scientology. It's Cruise. It's Cruise. Also, J. Warner Wallace has a series on the reliability of the Bible, and it's really good. Yeah, feel bad for those people. Yeah, the whole idea of sadists is ridiculous. I've been streaming for almost 3 hours now. Gosh, we've been talking religion for more than we played the game, I think. I'm having a lot of fun. Or not religion, we talk politics too. Start up Scientology versus South Park. It's super interesting. Okay, I will. Not right now, though. Satanism isn't necessarily religion. There's also the general concept of sadism, where one derives sexual pleasure from someone else's pain. Hence the S in BDSM. Okay, I guess there's multiple sadism definitions. Goodness gracious. Yeah, I have a friend that was a Satanist once. Not a sadist, but a Satanist. There's a Satanist church just one town over. It's actually kind of crazy. Dang, cuz, whack as heck. It is. A lot of religions are really whack, in my opinion. Life of Pi, if you guys have read that. I know it's a more simplistic book, but I find it interesting how it covers the idea of multiple religions. Because that's the idea of universalism. Basically, the idea that as long as you follow a religion, you'll make it, which is stupid. Just FYI. Basically, South Park made jokes against Scientology, so Scientology hired secret investigators to get dirt on the creators of South Park to expose them. What? That's funny. All right. Are there any more questions like that I could answer? Because if not, I do need to end the stream. Don't get me wrong. I have had fun, like a lot. Does that mean universalists believe in all religions? Yeah, the universalists believe that as long as you follow a religion, you'll make it to heaven. They say the only thing that's wrong is to be an atheist. Although there are atheist megachurches, so what's your favorite story in Christianity? Oh gosh, you mean like in the Bible? I'm gonna assume you mean favorite Bible story. Man, that's a tough one. There's a lot of good ones. Um, I'd say my favorite story in the Bible is the story of Saul slash Paul in the Bible. Yes. All right, let me tell the story of Saul slash Paul. This is a shortened version, obviously. So this happens in Acts, which is right. This basically happens right after Jesus' death. So the Romans hate Christianity, and also the Jewish higher ups hate Christianity because they think that Jesus is just trying to break the Jewish religion when Jesus was trying to complete it, right? So Saul, his name was Saul at first. He is a higher up in the Jewish hierarchy. Um, and so Saul is out here killing Christians. He's hunting down Christians, sending people to kill them. Uh, he's participating in the stonings. He's watching them die, and he's making money. One day he's going to Damascus to kill some Christians. He's hunted them down, and they're stuck in Damascus. On the way there, a bright light envelops him, and he hears a loud voice. And then his entire crew hears the voice. They don't see the light. Saul sees this light, and it says, "Why are you persecuting me?" And then Saul says, "Who are you, Lord?" And Jesus says, "I'm Jesus, the one you're persecuting. Go to Damascus and talk to this guy and do all this." So basically, so Jesus goes away, and Paul, he's blind. He's blinded from the light. And so for 3 days, he's blind. He gets his crew with him to lead him into Damascus. And for 3 days, he doesn't eat, he doesn't drink, he doesn't sleep. Or he might sleep, my bad. He doesn't eat or drink, at least. And he reaches Damascus, and there's this guy, Ananias, who is very scared of Paul because, or Saul, because Saul kills a bunch of Christians. So he talks to Ananias. Ananias shows him how to be a Christian, what it means. So Saul becomes a Christian, changes his name to Paul. And then Ananias takes him to the disciples. And all the disciples don't believe him. They think that Saul is lying to get in close with them and kill them. But then Saul goes and starts preaching. And he preaches to the crowds, and the disciples cannot believe it. Because not 3 days ago, he was trying to kill people, trying to kill Christians, but now he is a Christian and he's sharing the word. And then Paul went on to become the most influential Christian of his time. Paul wrote, how many books did Paul write? So Paul wrote 13 in the books. 13 of the books in the New Testament. And he's responsible for a lot of modern theology on religion. Yeah, he wrote 13 of the books. And so Paul, the guy who's probably the threat to Christians, the number one threat to Christians, went on to become the number one Christian. It's an incredible story. It's probably my favorite story. It's just best, redemption ever. And that's probably my favorite story in Christianity, is Paul's redemption. I want to talk about films because that's my most passionate topic. It's my dream to be a filmmaker. I actually don't like movies at all. It's a beautiful redemption story. It is. Sorry if I screwed it up a little bit. I like movies. Don't get me wrong. It's just like I don't like watching them. I'd rather watch YouTube. I don't get, filmmaking and cinematography. I don't understand any of it. And so like when people are like, "Oh, this film is great because of this, this, and this." Should watch Martin Scorsese's Passion of the Christ. I've seen it. It's been such a long time. I have to watch it again. Once again, though, I just don't like movies. I would rather watch YouTube. I don't get the intricacies in filmmaking, and they don't impress me. Um, Nick, what the crap? I just saw Nick's message. I will not read it. Gosh, why would you say that? Uh, yeah, that's the stream. This has been an incredible 3 hours. I would love to talk about it and inform you. I love the art of film. It's my favorite form of art. I've just never gotten it. Like, I can understand some things in film, but like, come on, man. What did Nick say? I'm not reading it. You can scroll up and chat. I'd love to try and sway you. You can. Not today though. I have been streaming for 3 hours. I That took you so long. Gosh, payoff was so lovely. My throat is dry. I need water. I've been having a lot of fun on stream today. Kichi, if you don't mind, I'll send you a link to my church is doing online church because we're not allowed to meet in public. If you'd like to watch a sermon, I can link you my church's Facebook page, and they have all their sermons in the past couple of months up there. I will say the audio quality is terrible. Watching the sermons online is bad. Yeah, DM it. Okay. And then I'm ending the stream. This has been fun. I don't know if I'm going to stream tomorrow. In fact, I might not. Because I have church in the morning and evening, both online. I have Zoom meetings. Okay, yeah. Kichi, what's your Discord? It's been fun, Joey. See you next time. Okay. Oh, okay, I see you right here. Bye, bud. Bye. Gosh. I've enjoyed this. All right, bye guys.